So in this activity, you are going to listen to my question, pause the video, answer the question. Even better if you can record your question. And then you are going to resume the video, go back to the video, and listen to my answer, one possible answer to this question. Okay, so let's go. Question number one. What things does your mom generally order you to do at home? Answer. Well, my answer for this question is I don't live with my mom anymore, so my mom doesn't order me to do things around the house anymore. If you are in the same situation as me, so let's change this question a little bit. Let's use it in the past, using used to. Used to, right? Used to. So, what things did your mom used to order you to do at home? Answer. Well, in my case, my mom used to order me to do the dishes, to clean the floor, to sweep the floor as well, to make the beds and things like that. Next question: Would you feel beat if you worked out all morning? Answer: Of course I would. All right. If you want a short answer, yes, I would. Simply, yes, I would. Or, of course, you can explain, yes, of course, I would feel very beat. Remember, beat is very tired, right? So if you are beat, you are exhausted, all right? Exhausted is another way to say beat. Next question. Are you a regular computer game player? Answer. Short answer, no, I'm not. Okay, remember, short answer is here is not no, I don't, because the question is, are you? Are you a regular computer game player? Answer, no, I'm not. Question, what's your favorite summer activity? Answer, uh, well, my favorite summer activity is going to the park, maybe. If the day is very hot, going to the pool, all right? Even going to the beach or something like that. Or if I am in the city and I can't go to the pool or something like that, my favorite summer activity is to stay in a room with the air conditioner on. So basically, my favorite summer activity is to run away from summer. Question: Who's the healthiest person you know? Answer: well, I think the healthiest person I know is one of my students. She eats vegetables and good food all the time. All right. I believe she eats meat, which I think is very important if you want to be healthy. I don't believe that if you stop eating meat, you're going to be healthier. But she doesn't eat a lot of sweets, which I think it's very important. She works out very frequently. She eats a lot of natural stuff, right? Fruits and vegetables, things like that. Question: In your opinion, what would be the perfect lifestyle? Answer: Well, in my opinion, the perfect lifestyle, well, food wise, I believe a person should eat a lot of vegetables and fruits, all right? A lot of natural stuff, a lot of, let's call it this way, strong food, rice, beans, corn, cassava, and things like that, right? A lot of meat as well, a lot of cheese, a lot of good fat. I believe this is very important for a healthy lifestyle. So fat milk, lots of eggs and things like that. But the diet has to be very, very low in sugars. So very little bread, almost no sweets like chocolate and things like that. I'm not saying that I follow that diet, but I'm saying that that would be the, I don't know if it's the perfect, but a very healthy lifestyle. When it comes to food, of course. Now, when it comes to other areas, so the person would be physically active, the person would sleep well, I believe, not too much, not too little. The person would drink lots and lots of water as well. All right. Besides, I really think this person should be psychologically ordered, let's put it this way, right? I strongly believe that a sad person won't be very healthy. Of course, that would be the perfect lifestyle. So, a very good lifestyle. The person would eat sweets, but not so much. Even smoking, I don't think smoking would be a huge problem if the person is smoked not so much. I don't know, once a week, something like that. That is to say that yes, the person can do things that are not considered healthy, as long as those things are diluted in a healthy lifestyle. So healthy lifestyle, in my opinion, is not about how much you do certain sorry, let me change my sentence. A healthy lifestyle is not so much as never doing certain things, but doing the correct things most of the time. Next question. In your opinion, is social networking good or bad? Explain. Answer. Well, to answer this question, I would say that most of the time, social networking is pretty bad, right? The relationship you have with people usually is very shallow. Even the interaction is very shallow, and the ideas. Imagine if you want to say something interesting, you won't have enough time or enough space to say something really interesting. So everything stays in the level of superficiality, and I think that's pretty bad. Next question. Uh, would you buy a nice house on the beach if you had a lot of money? Answer. Well, my answer is it depends on how much do you consider a lot of money. If I had a lot of money, and if I had a lot of time as well, then I would buy a house on the beach, but there would be a lot of priorities before. Question. What would you do if you were very famous? Answer. Well, if I were very famous, remember, if I were, we're talking here about second conditional, right? If I were very famous, I would try to continue living my life the way I live it now. Of course, I would take advantage of the money and the privileges I would have being famous, but I wouldn't like to, I don't know, live with fans and things like that. I don't think this would be very healthy. Next question. If you could drive, what car would you buy? If you could drive, what car would you buy? This is a perfect question for me because I don't drive. First of all, I would buy a car if I had the money, not if I could drive, because I don't want to learn how to drive. I don't have a problem with that, but my wife drives and I think that's enough. So if I had money, I would buy, I forgot the name of the car, but I think it's a Peugeot car that is not yet a van, but it holds 11 people. You can fit 11 people in that car. It's a very comfortable car. It's not one of those sedans. You have one of those cars that they say the car has 7 seats, but when you enter, it's almost impossible to use the 2 extra seats at the back, right? So that's not the case of this car, which I forgot the name. In this car, can hold 11 people comfortably. So that's the car I would buy.